Hey, we are live. Welcome to Friday Night Draw. Brought to you by NFC Live TV. Sean Forney here with my good buddy Rodney Fike. How we doing tonight?
Hey, we're doing good. Doing good. How about yourself?
Doing good, doing good. Got the old pandy vaccine in the arm today.
Sweet.
So we're one step closer to, I don't know, semi-freedom.
There you go. Like the sound of that, huh?
Right? Time to go to the old theater and see a movie.
Go to the theater. Watch some Godzilla.
Yeah. So Chad's already here. Says, hey.
What's going on, Chad?
How we doing tonight?
Doing
I think Chad joined me this morning while I was working on stuff, and I think he was one of the ones that piped up and was excited for us to draw some Godzilla.
Sweet. Yes, this will be fun. It's always good drawing the lizard man. The lizard man. So I know I sent you the message, but at the time you hadn't gotten around to it. Did you get a chance to watch the new Suicide Squad trailer?
Did get to watch that. So when you messaged me, I was sitting there. I think I was waiting for my like 15 minutes to be up to say, hey, I'm not having a bad reaction to the shot.
Right.
And we got home. We did our grocery shopping while that was going on and whatnot. We got home. We unpacked the groceries, and we had to kill a little bit of time because we wanted to go pick up dinner, but none of the places were quite open yet. So it was like, all right, let's kill a couple minutes. Let's watch that Suicide Squad trailer. And yeah, it was awesome. I'm totally looking forward to seeing that movie.
Yeah.
Like,
and the humor in it was just killing me.
Oh yeah.
The whole back and forth between Idris Elba and John Cena.
Oh yeah. The island.
Yeah. And the beach.
Yeah.
We'll leave it at that.
That was great. I was losing it on that one. Like you said, the bits, the comedy bits going back and forth between them. It's James Gunn, so immediately the music starts in, and it's got the whole vibe for the trailer going with it. Just the slew of characters, and I'm sitting there like I could only name like 2 or 3 of them because Steph's going, who's that? I'm like, I have no idea.
Well, I think my favorite was King Shark.
Oh yeah, King Shark was cool. I'm amazed Polka Dot Man's in a movie.
Now, see, Amanda made a post about being happy about that, and so she was sold.
Yeah.
Who was Polka Dot Man?
No clue. I think he showed up in one of the Arkham Asylum games.
Okay, yeah, I have no idea who Polka Dot Man is.
I don't know the name of the character, but whoever Peter Capaldi's playing, I mean, just the fact that it's got Peter Capaldi in it, I'm sold.
Yeah.
Let's see. I am seeing all the comments pop up. Adam's here. Andre's here for Lizard Time. Chad was just watching another artist live stream on another device, another virtual artist alley tonight. Sweet. And Godzilla versus Russell the Love Muscle. He's going down.
Hey.
Get Tammy in there, and it's an all-out.
It's a kaiju.
I don't even know what to call it.
Kaiju-orama.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And that was the other part of Suicide Squad that was great. We got a kaiju here.
Yeah. That was hilarious.
And hopefully everybody's seen the trailer and we're not spoiling anything. If not, go watch the trailer. It's like all of 2 minutes long. But Starro's in a freaking movie.
And Sylvester Stallone doing the voice of King Shark is priceless.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. What else was in there? Like, it just, I don't know.
Well, the whole opening sequence when they're going into rescue Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but
Uh,
that's just classic James.
oh
James,
yeah,
James Gunn.
the comedy in there, the little hints of action. They didn't show like a whole lot of action, but yeah, it's just James Gunn at his finest from the looks of it.
Yeah, yeah, and old what's his name, Merle.
Oh yeah,
Can't
Michael
think of his.
Rooker.
Yeah, Michael Rooker. If it's a James Gunn movie, you know he's going to be in it.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know who he's playing, but I mean he's in the movie, so
Yeah,
again, count me in.
I didn't recognize him either.
Yeah, I don't know. There were so many characters. I have no idea what their names are or anything. So it's like, time to do a deep dive and find out who these guys are.
So am I correct in assuming that Idris Elba took over Will Smith's character?
I think he took over that type of role that Deadshot played, but I believe he is a different character.
Okay. I wasn't sure.
I'm not sure either. I want to say that's was he the one that in the trailer that said Bloodsport or Blood?
See, I don't know because all through the trailer you saw Idris's face.
Yeah,
and this guy had his face covered. He
That's
did say
true.
Bloodsport, didn't he?
That's what I thought he said.
Isn't that a Rob Liefeld character?
He's got Bloodstrike.
Bloodstrike.
And then Valiant had Bloodspot. Blood. There's too many of them. Let's just put it that way.
Oh, that's fine.
Bloodsport was a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Bloodsport is what it was.
Bloodsport is the name of the character. Is that Idris Elba?
Yeah.
That is Idris Elba. We got a confirmation.
Oh, okay, cool.
But yeah, you're right. He was wearing a mask, so then I started thinking, well, maybe that's a different character. But yeah, so that's him. So I don't know. He's
part of the Aryan Brotherhood.
I'm sorry. What?
That's what it says. Affiliation. ARYAN Brotherhood.
What'd she say?
Idris Elba's Bloodsport character is part of the Aryan Nation. Aryan Brotherhood.
Okay.
I'm trying to wrap my head around that one. How does that work? I'm just going to say a lot of squirrels right now because I'm
I was going to say squirrel right there. Is he playing?
If anybody can shed some light on that in the comments, that would be greatly appreciated. Yeah. All right. It's 11 after. We got 7 folks in the house. Jamie's here. Russell's here. Robin's here. Adam's here. Chad's here. Andre's here.
All right.
Shall we begin the Godzilla drawing? And apparently Russell's gonna, go draw Tammyzilla.
Oh, sweet.
He's got. Oh no, there goes Rodeo. Go Tammyzilla.
Little Blue Oyster Cult reference there.
Ah, the BOC.
BOC. All right. Let's get it done.
Just to refresh everybody's memory, if you might be new here, here's how the sketch-off battle works. 30 minutes, Rodney and I are going to sketch in pencil. Tonight we're doing Godzilla. Pieces are for sale. Message our individual Facebook pages. Or just message Producer A over at Sean Forney Illustration. She'll get you taken care of because Producer B is taking the evening off.
No, she's not. She's here. Yeah, she made it down.
Oh, she made it down. So you can message either one, but we'll get you taken care of. All the details are up there. They start at $35 for these pencil sketches. And yeah, there you go. There's your details. Producer A gonna count us down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff.
All right, here we go.
I said Andre was in the house earlier. I read him off because he said it's lizard time.
It's lizard time. He knows what's up.
Yeah, I'm getting a new phone.
Uh-oh.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. I'm getting a new phone, and I got my COVID shot. So
you said that like an 8-year-old kid getting a new He-Man toy. I'm getting a new phone.
Hey, I'm working on the new He-Man toys.
Hey, I ain't mad at you.
I'm trying. That was so my birthday falls on Monday, right?
Oh yeah.
And wouldn't you know it, restaurants don't like to be open on Mondays.
Huh.
So we had all these grand plans of like, let's go here for dinner. Let's do this and grab dinner. Let's do that. Nothing's open.
Really? What's up
Yeah.
with that?
From what I learned back in the old days of working in the restaurants and junk, that's usually the day they play catch up with paperwork and stuff. They're usually not. Restaurants traditionally just aren't that busy on Mondays and whatnot.
Yeah.
So that's usually a day to play catch up on paperwork and stocking, all that kind of junk that they can do when they're not open for business.
Okay.
I don't know how true that holds anymore, but that was what I learned back then.
Well, I remember comic shops used to all be closed on Tuesdays.
Oh yeah.
But I didn't know restaurants had their own closed day.
Yep. Yeah, Mondays and sometimes Tuesdays. There are a couple places we looked at. They aren't open Mondays or Tuesdays.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, Mondays for a lot of fine restaurants. Your fancy schmancies and whatnot.
Right.
But
Hoity-toities.
we're gonna have to go there tomorrow. Yes, you're correct.
Sunday.
Tomorrow's Saturday.
Yeah, but you're making back over it.
We can go for lunch.
So were you gonna be what, 39?
Yep.
Oh, one more year.
One more year.
You're officially old.
Thank you for the birthday wishes there from Robin and Tina. We're all just 8-year-old kids at heart. This is so true.
Ain't that the truth? Especially the way that I felt watching a Suicide Squad trailer. I felt like I was a kid again.
Right?
Oh, man, this looks like a ton of fun. Only thing that would make this better is a big old bucket of popcorn.
Right?
Okay, so I'm getting a little bit more information on Bloodsport.
All right. Steph's getting a little bit more information on the character Bloodsport.
His name is
Robert Dubois?
Dubois.
Paramilitary themed supervillain.
Paramilitary themed supervillain. Funded by Lex Luthor.
He was drafted in Vietnam.
Drafted in Vietnam. I have a feeling some of these.
So
Some
the
of these
the Afghan wars.
Yeah, it is.
Have to update it a little bit.
He lost both his arms and legs in the war.
Lost both his arms and legs in the war.
Sorry,
What?
his brother did.
Oh, his brother did.
His brother took his place.
His brother took his place. I was gonna say, pretty sure he had those in the video.
Yeah, I was gonna say I saw a couple arms there.
His brother lost his arms and legs. That sent him over the edge, and he spent the next 12 years bouncing around a bunch of psychiatric hospitals for 12 years. And then Lex Luthor found him and decided to use him to kill Superman.
So Lex Luthor tried to use him to kill Superman. He was in mental wards for like 12 years.
Ain't that just like Lex?
Right? So I'm still baffled by how he's part of the Aryan Brotherhood or whatever.
I don't know, maybe it's an ode to the Dave Chappelle character.
That's what I was thinking. Squirrel.
Yeah.
Like this doesn't make sense. It's like, yeah, I don't know. Chad and Jamie, thank you for the birthdays there. And Robin's got a good idea. Not one more year, 39 forever. Here we go.
Hi, buddy. What's going on? Sherman's in the house.
Sherm.
Oh my God, he is shedding so bad.
Uh-oh.
I was petting him earlier today. You know how you reach down and pet him, and you're not really paying attention. You're just petting him. And I pulled my hand away and was getting ready to hit the keyboard, and it was full of fur. I was like, Jesus.
Had you a handful of Sherm, did you?
Yeah, I had to go rush and get a legger or something. I was like, oh, I'm going to die. He's such a little cornball. All he wants is just some lovin's. It's the most affectionate cat I've ever encountered.
Well, that's awesome.
Kind of like your goofy little guy.
Oh, he's been a little pistol this evening. He's been trying to get into all sorts of stuff and just terrorize the house because, we ran to the grocery store and did the shot and all that stuff. So we were gone for a little bit, and then we were home for like 10 minutes and then took off again. And so he was like, you guys aren't paying attention to me. Let me go see what I can dig out of the trash here.
Yeah. Yeah, I found all kind of little treats that Sherman has been pulling out of the garbage when I took my shower today. Oh, nice. Okay, so that's a what are they called? Q-tip. That was my Q-tip from this morning, and let's see. Okay.
Andre says, insert furry palm joke.
We'll leave that to you non-squirtable folks to fill in the gaps there.
Yeah. And thank you, Andre.
Oh yeah, I guess I haven't said happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Everybody's getting to do it early. It's
That's right. It's not till Monday, so I rescind that.
Yes, there you go.
I withhold it until Monday.
Hopefully this evening we can stay awake for a little bit and catch a little bit of Invincible.
Oh my God, we watched all 3 episodes last night. So much fun.
I'm looking forward to that.
Because I never read the books. Did you read them?
Yes, I've got a pretty good run of it. I think I started picking it up right after Ryan Otley took over the art duties.
Okay.
And I got pretty much close to the full run after that.
I thought he was the original artist.
Corey Walker did the first, I want to say 20 issues, maybe even a little bit more than that, somewhere in that ballpark.
Okay.
Corey Walker and Robert Kirkman, they're the ones that came up with the character, designed it and that whole mess.
Okay.
But yeah, he left like, in my opinion, relatively early on.
Yeah, because I didn't even know the name. I was like, all I was ever familiar with was Ryan Otley.
Yeah.
But I would always see it in the stores and pick it up and flip through it and think, oh, those character designs are kind of cool. And I hear it's a really good book, but I never bought it.
He only did issues 1 through 7.
Oh, Corey Walker left even earlier than I thought. He only did 1 through 7.
Oh, geez.
He did some contributed art on various issues, including the Science Dog backup stories in issues 66 and 67, and a backup story for Invincible Returns.
So he did a handful of things here and there after he left. I'm assuming he got offered a bigger, better gig somewhere is my guess.
Yeah, that's usually what happens.
He worked with Kirkman on Marvel's Destroyer Max miniseries, Irredeemable Ant-Man, and various other projects.
So it definitely sounds like he got offered some Marvel gigs early on and went for it. But like, I know there for a while when Otley was doing it, he kept getting asked like, "Well, when are you gonna go do some Marvel stuff? When are you gonna do some Marvel stuff?" At that point in time, Invincible was selling so well. He's like, "Why would I leave?"
Right.
Like, because it's a better deal because you're I don't want to say part owner, but you're getting like all the royalties and stuff off of all the sales.
Well,
So
yeah.
you're getting more than just a page rate.
He was only 19 or 20 when they started Invincible.
Corey Walker was.
Yeah. He's only 40. He was born in 58.
He's only like 19, 20 when they came up with Invincible.
Jesus, it's just a kid.
Yeah.
There's a whole Reddit about it.
Apparently, there's
What happened to him.
a whole Reddit about what happened to him.
Robin's asking about your sketch.
Robin, yes, if you're interested in grabbing it, shoot a message to the Sean Forney illustration page, and Steph will get you all squared away.
Where did I? There he is. Oh, you booger.
Well, he is working with doing design and full issues as part of the team bringing Invincible to Amazon.
Yeah, so Corey Walker is working as one of the designers on the animated series.
Oh.
I think Otley is too. Otley is like a consultant on it, as far as I gathered from something he posted.
Well, that would make sense.
Yeah, I mean, because everything I've seen in the preview stuff, I mean, it looks like it's ripped straight out of the books.
Yeah, it's very stylized, and I agree.
It doesn't say anything about Otley being part of the Amazon team. He's currently working on Spider-Man.
Well, he's not on Spider-Man anymore, and his Instagram or Twitter, one or the other, said he was like doing consulting stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, last I knew, he was doing Spider-Man, some Spider-Man.
Yeah, he left. I don't know, maybe 2 months ago, or at least that was his last issue. So it was probably more like 5 months ago, 6 months ago.
Right.
But the issue wasn't solicited.
Yeah. He's got his own book too.
Robin, I got your email, but actually, if you could message the Facebook page, hon, can you throw a link in there? Oh, Steph's saying email work. She's got access to that.
It looked like everybody in the Suicide Squad movie is back except for Will Smith.
Yeah. Everybody that didn't die, didn't kill off, whatever.
Yeah, like the Boomerang character's back. I didn't. Well, who was the Asian lady?
I want to say Katana, but that's not right.
I didn't see her. She was in Batman and the Outsiders.
Yeah.
The name.
Maybe it is Katana. Because I also want to say Kabuki, but it's not Kabuki either.
Right. And then the voodoo chick, she wasn't in there either, but
yeah, her and Killer Croc.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because I don't. Am I wrong? I know the guy that lit himself on fire that had all the tattoos. He didn't make it through the movie, did he?
I don't think he made it either, but I can't remember his name. I just remember doing a couple of commissions of him when that movie was out, when we were doing shows.
I want to say it was Diablo.
Yeah, that's what his name is. Something like that.
Everyone got real quiet. Yeah, we were kind of focusing here.
Yeah.
At least I was. I was kind of like zoning out.
I was trying to get a bunch done quick. A lot of scales to render.
Let's see. Jamie's saying thank you for telling him about Resident Alien. He's been watching that.
Oh, cool. Yeah, there was a big article on Alan. I guess he was born and raised in El Paso, Texas.
Huh.
And he's gotten like all kind of accolades and stuff from everybody there since the series started. If you guys haven't watched it, I can't recommend it enough. It is just hilarious, and he is amazing in it.
Yeah, we gotta watch that. We got most of the first episode in like when it first aired, and then we haven't had time to like sit down and watch it since.
Yeah, did you like it?
I liked it. It was definitely a little bit of an odd start, but I liked it.
Yeah, it's an oddball cast and an oddball situation, but just the way he's trying to learn things, and
yeah,
he tries to correct himself, and it's hilarious.
And I didn't know until I don't know, maybe about a week after I saw that first episode. Like it popped up, an article about it popped up on a comic book news site. I had no idea it was based on a comic book.
Yeah, I didn't either. But it's a shame on us. We should have.
Right.
All cool things that are out now are based off of comics.
Right. Netflix, Sci-Fi Channel, Amazon, Hulu, all those doodads. We got some ideas for you.
Yeah.
And Steph says we got 10 minutes.
10 minutes, okay. The voodoo chick is Enchantress. Okay, cool. Thanks, Jamie.
All right. I didn't realize that was her name because I was thinking the Marvel character Enchantress.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, next I think it's next Wednesday. Yeah, next Wednesday we get to actually watch Godzilla Kong.
Oh, that's right. I hope I'm excited because, these kind of movies when we were kids were just epic.
Oh yeah.
I don't know about you, but I loved Skull Island.
Yes.
So if it's half as good as that, we'll be all right.
Yeah, I really love Skull Island.
It really touches closer to the original Kong novel. So yeah, it's cool. I'm sorry I interrupt you. Go ahead.
No. I just I liked the Godzilla movie and I liked King of the Monsters, but Skull Island just had so much more to it.
Yeah, it just really, the characters were richer, the story was richer, everything all around. It's just the suspense and there's a lot of characters in there that you were rooting for.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I like everything you described is definitely what I was thinking was seeing that movie and just basically how much of a better movie it was than everything else.
Yeah, totally agree. This is interesting for me because I've been kind of getting into my more loose, sketchy style.
Yeah.
Here lately, and this is fun. I don't know if I'm going to make it in 30 minutes, but I'm still having a blast.
Mm-hmm.
You were at 5.5.
5.5 minutes.
All right.
Andre says the 90s Godzilla was good, though I know a lot of people poo-poo on it.
Well, I didn't have a problem with it. It was what it was.
Yeah.
I think Skull Island was head and shoulders above the other ones.
Yes. I want to see him do the rehash of Godzilla and Jet Jaguar.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Give us Godzilla fighting a giant robot, a giant like humanoid robot. Like I've they've been saying rumors for a long time of Godzilla versus the what do you call them from Pacific Rim?
The I wanted to say kaiju. What are they called?
Oh, I'm totally blanking on it. Pacific Rim.
The monsters. What are they called?
Somebody help me out. Giant robots. What are they called?
From Pacific Rim.
Jaegers.
There we go.
Danny's here. Says evening all.
What's going on, Danny?
Robin, you should be all set. Steph's got you taken care of there.
No, you're good. No, he said Robin, not Rodney. Yeah.
Danny says Megazoid.
Megazoid.
Now I would love to see like the whole Jaeger idea show up, or like I said, bring Jet Jaguar.
Oh yeah, I mean, could you imagine just like he's fighting somebody else, and then just out of nowhere he shows up?
Or they could really do it up. Cross it over with the Japanese Spider-Man, where he breaks out his giant robot.
Oh, there you go. Now we're talking.
He's supposedly making an appearance in the next Spider-Verse.
Oh yeah.
Yep. That's the rumor anyway. There's somebody did a breakdown of the little teaser they released of Into the Spider-Verse 2, and they picked apart all the different logos that they showed it. Like basically all it was the logo, and it kept flashing between different like color schemes and whatnot.
Yeah.
And somebody picked apart all those different color schemes of who they were supposed to represent. And there was like little things that were snuck in there, little like symbols and stuff that indicated which character was what. And it seems like, the Japanese Spider-Man might make it.
Well, if there's one thing that the fan theories from WandaVision have taught me, is that most of the stuff that all those people come up with is just that.
I know. I'm holding on hope though. I know.
It's fun to
see Spider-Man and Leopard 1 or whatever the hell that thing was called.
Yeah, it's fun to talk about it all. It's
Timer.
Really? Okay.
Nice.
Oh. Almost got there.
Yeah. Got a little bit of the leg and trunk or whatever there.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to go ahead and finish it. So.
Cool. Did you snap your photos there?
Oh yeah, let's get that.
Oh.
Hang on, don't slide.
Got it.
Cool. Okay.
Got it. Get it. Something.
Get it. Got it. Good. All right.
All right. So, Robin, thank you. I will get that packed up and shipped out. Hopefully Monday I'll get this thing off in the mail. Oh, all right. On to some inking of Spideys.
There you go. That Ringo Spidey.
See what I can get accomplished here. All right. Oh, I can say it on here since we know the book's coming out and all that goody. I did get a phone call today and get a double check on everything, and I do know that you are in fact going to be credited for some inking on the All Out Pooh.
Sweet. That's awesome. Love it. Cool. Tell Moran I said thanks.
I will do that. And we're doing another All Out Pooh cover. I don't know who this one is for. And then we're getting all the stuff geared up for the in-store events.
It sounds like it's going to be a good time.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you there.
I said it sounds like it's going to be a good time.
I think so. I'm looking forward to venturing out and getting to see some folks. You know, since it's been over a year now.
Isn't that crazy?
It's so wild.
Like we actually, we went out to eat tonight, and it's just so bizarre because there was a booth of teenagers behind us that were just being obnoxious kids, and it's like, wow, it's just, you don't really realize how other people in the room can like ruin your dinner.
Oh yeah.
Not that they didn't ruin our dinner, but it's just when I was 16 once, and y'all try to out obnoxious each other with just stupid inappropriate sayings and stuff, and it's like they spent the whole meal doing that. It's just like, oh, okay. But you just, because we were back in the corner, and we were kind of sitting towards the wall, so we couldn't see anybody. We were just hearing.
Mm-hmm.
In between our conversation, I could hear the kids behind us, and it was just like, wow, we don't get that eating at home around the kitchen table.
Yeah. And I can imagine with today's youth, you probably heard some stuff that you never thought you'd hear it going on to dinner.
Well, they were just trying to. I don't think it was anything nasty or anything. It's just high school kids just being obnoxious.
Oh yeah. And we, well, in 1 second, I was going to finish my thought here. Like, we haven't been out a whole heck of a lot with this whole thing going on. So, like, everything you described, it's like, yeah, it's like, not something we've had, any kind of experience with over the last year plus.
Yeah, it's like, parents taking their screaming kids, running kids to the restroom. you know,
Right.
you know, just stuff like that. That's just any other time. It's just background noise.
Yeah.
But when you haven't been out in so long, and you know, it's like it's all new. It's like,
Yeah, it's and I don't know. For me, sometimes it's like total sensory overload. It's like, okay, time to go.
it was definitely weird. I mean, I get out because you know I drive 1 day a week and I go to the gym every other day, and but I don't know. It's just for whatever reason, it just kind of stuck out to me tonight.
See, Danny asked, "That's the next Pooh book you and Rodney are on." Yeah, so All Out Pooh, which is available for pre-sale over at Clan McDonald. So I penciled the entire issue. I inked all but 4 pages. Rodney helped me out with getting some of the inks done there, and then I colored the entire book. And Marat and I are doing some exclusives for Comics Elite, Clan McDonald, and there's another one coming down the pipe, but I don't know the details on that yet. I'm sure that'll probably be out like by Monday.
Sweet.
Yes, and we will have original pages of artwork from the book for sale. I'm just waiting just to get the okay to make sure it's okay to post the artwork and say, hey, I've got pages.
I guess I should send you some JPEGs of my pages, or how are we doing that?
Well, I have images of the pages.
Oh, that's right. Duh. Never mind. I'll be okay.
But yeah,
Rodney strikes again.
It's Friday, folks. Give him a break.
Big yellow one's the sun.
So yeah, I don't know what the scoop on it, but maybe I don't know. I don't know if it'll be feasible in the next 2 weeks to possibly get the originals from you to take with me, because that might be our best bet to see them go. But yeah, we'll figure that out once I know what the scoop is.
Okay.
And then I am planning on doing some variants throughout the at home con season and what cons we are doing. We'll have some stuff, so we'll post that stuff once it's out, ready, and available.
Sweet.
We need Poozilla versus Tigum. Make it so. I'm pretty sure we already did that one. Might be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure I did a Godzilla. That was Pooh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did like a an homage to like Godzilla #1 of some sort. God, I couldn't even begin to tell you all the stuff we've done over the last, like, I don't know, I think it's been like 5-6 years of doing Do You Pooh stuff.
Did you see Marat's Invincibles?
Yes.
Invincipoo?
Yeah, that was genius. Yeah, so I'm getting a confirmation from producer A. Yes, you did do Pooh as Godzilla. So Russell, you just missed out on it.
How's your arm?
Not too bad. Trying to move it around while doing this. I have a feeling come morning it's going to be all knotted up and feeling oh so good. Got a
good old massage.
Right? Russell is apparently surprised that he missed out on the Poozilla there.
What?
I want to say it was probably 2 years ago. Russell, Steph is going to share it real quick. So keep your eye on the screen. Keep your eye on the prize. There he is. Spitting honey.
Nice.
There you are, Russell. No, it's not. It's still there. Now it's gone.
Do you what character is John Cena playing in that Suicide Squad? Do you know?
I can't remember the name. And
I've
now
seen him. Yeah, I've seen him in books, but I don't know what his name is.
I think it just finally popped in my head. I want to say Peacemaker.
Peacemaker.
I think that's it. Because he's getting his own series on HBO Max.
Was Cena playing him?
Yep.
Really?
Yep. Like apparently yes, Steph's saying it is Peacemaker. Yeah, they loved him so much in the role and stuff that they are doing their own little series on HBO Max. James Gunn is involved. I don't know if he's just a producer, if he's writing it. Yeah, whatever. But he is involved in it.
I'll tell you what, James Gunn is worth the price of admission.
Oh yeah. Michael Rooker's character is Savant.
Savant. Okay.
He's a spoiled heir to an enormous fortune.
Spoiled heir to an enormous fortune. Who moved to Gotham City to become a self-styled vigilante. Huh. Who's that sound like?
Is this a new? I'm guessing this is a newish character.
Created by Gail Simone and Ed Benes. So yeah, probably a mid to late '90s character then.
Yeah, probably.
2003 Birds of Prey.
I think early 2000s. I saw. Speaking of mid '90s, today marked the 25th year anniversary of when Kevin Smith started filming Chasing Amy.
Oh wow!
And he had all these pictures up on the post, and the one picture was of Quesada and Palmiotti sitting at one of the tables at the convention.
Oh yeah,
and they had Impact banner behind them. Remember Impact?
Yep.
And I was like, somebody mentioned Quesada, but they didn't know who the other guy was, and I'm like,
oh gee,
Palmiotti, come on.
Yeah, dude, jeez.
How do you not know that?
I lose it every time, seeing Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Yeah.
and Quezada shows up, and Jim McLaughlin shows up. It's like, oh wow.
That's funny. Palmiotti's awesome.
Oh yeah, yeah. When we did our very first Kickstarter, he actually took the time to message us to give us some like pointers on improving the page and whatnot.
Really?
Yep.
That's awesome.
It was. Yeah, that's why I said it was the very first Kickstarter. And I got to meet him at New York Comic Con a few years back.
Yeah.
And for all the credits the guy's got and the clout in the industry, yada yada yada, all that stuff. He came up and started talking to me like we were best buddies for years and had known each other, and all this like stuff. Like he just came up and just started having a genuine conversation, and like I was just like totally flabbergasted, like awestruck, like what's going on here? Like this dude should probably be thinking, I don't exist.
What did I ever tell you the story about him stopping and talking to us at Cincinnati Comic Con?
I don't think so.
So we were standing there, and it was Gio and his wife Darlie were standing there talking to us, and somebody else was there, and here he comes. He's walking past, and he just stops, and somebody says something. He stops and talks, and he just struck up a conversation with us. He was there for about maybe 10 minutes, and he told us about he was brought into a meeting. This is when he was like working in a bullpen at Marvel, and somehow he got pulled into a meeting with all the bigwigs and Stan Lee, and they were looking for somebody to do something, and they were discussing back and forth who it should be. And Stan was like, "Well, I think we should. Jimmy here's our guy Friday. I think we'll just go with Jimmy here." And everybody was like, "Well, this is just some punk kid that erases pencil lines on pages. What the hell?" So Stan spends 5-10 minutes telling everybody how he's been watching this kid, and he's the first one there in the office and the last one to leave, and he's a sponge, and he's high character and all this and that and the other. And then so everybody was like, "Oh, okay, well," and he says, "And plus he's a personal friend of mine." So when everybody left, it was everybody left, and it was just Jimmy and Stan in the room. And Jimmy was like, "Stan, I don't know what to say. But I really appreciate it." He goes, "But you just put a huge target on my back." And he says, "Son," he says, "let me tell you something." He says, that might be, he says, "but if you continue to do, the things that I watch you do, unsolicited on a daily basis," he says, "you'll be fine." He says, "Plus now they all know that you're my friend and you're not to be effed with." And we were all like, "Damn."
Wow, that is awesome.
Yeah. So, and he stood there and was just joking with us and just having a good old time. And then Gail come walking by, and she was on her way, and she was like, "Oh, hey, there's my husband. Hi, how you doing?" And they took off, and it was like, "Oh, we just had a 5-10 minute conversation with Jimmy." Just the most relatable guy.
Oh yeah, he totally is.
And Joe's been that way for me too. I know a lot of people don't like Joe. I love Joe because I think he's awesome. But I don't know. A lot of people don't like Bendis either. But
I'm trying to think if I ever actually had a regular conversation with Joe. I feel like at some point I did. I talked to him at a con, but then I'm like,
Well, see, the thing with me is I knew Joe and Jimmy when they were just Joe and Jimmy.
Yeah.
when they were doing Impact,
Right.
And talked to him, in Chicago and in New York, when Impact was just an idea that they had.
Right.
So I knew them before he was the editor-in-chief at Marvel. So yeah, it's I don't know, and we had nothing mentionable, just little conversations. Hey, how you doing? Blah 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 blah, and I mean, we never broke bread with them or went out and had a drink or anything like that. But you just talk to people at shows and and then he hit it big. It's like Bendis. I would stop and talk to Bendis every year in Chicago for a half hour, and then all of a sudden he blew up.
Yeah.
And then you couldn't talk to him.
Right. Yeah, I mean, like I said, for some reason I can't like piece it together in my head right now, but I want to say at some point, like one of the first couple of times I went to Wizard Chicago, like I want to say that like I was there getting a book signed or something, and ended up having like a giant conversation with Quesada, but like I can't recall it now. But had the similar type of like run-in with Bendis, Paul Jenkins, and Mark Millar. Yeah. When they were at Mid Ohio years ago.
Yeah, well, Mid Ohio was famous for that.
Yeah, like I think I was like, I don't know, I'll say 10th in line for Mark Millar, but he was signing at one of the like back rooms or hallways basically at the hotel there for Mid Ohio, and it was I don't know, probably a year or so after all the Ultimate stuff had started, when he was doing Ultimate X-Men and whatnot.
Right.
And so I had a handful of those to take to get signed and whatever, and got up there to get the book signed, and I had the program guide, and he was like, "Oh, hey, it's like, can I do a sketch in there for you?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, have at it." And he starts asking me all sorts of questions about, what I liked in the Ultimate X-Men stuff and all this and whatnot. And he was asking me some of my favorite characters, and it's like, well, Wolverine, this, that, whatever. And he's like, can I draw a Cyclops in here for you? I was like, yeah, okay, go for it. Sat there and spent all his time just chit-chatting with me while he sat there and drew a Cyclops in my program guide.
Nice.
Just because he really wanted to draw for somebody.
That's awesome.
And he had like a huge line of people there. He didn't care. He just wanted to sketch and chat.
Right. Oh yeah. I mean, because we've been on that side of the table for years. Sometimes you just, for whatever reason, you make a connection with somebody, or you're just having a conversation that you're really enjoying, and you're like, okay, well, I'm gonna make this last a little longer than normal.
Yeah. It was cool. I mean, totally just like baffled by it. It's like, hey, dude, all these people behind me are gonna get really pissed at me here in a couple minutes, but
yeah, they'll get over it.
Yeah.
I remember we were in Chicago one year, and I think it was C2E2, the first or second year when I went up with Andrew and people from Cincinnati Comic Con. We were going up there to recruit people for the show, and we took the Megabus. That was fun. We took the Megabus, which was $35 for a round trip ticket. And then we stayed in rooms, and we split rooms, and then it was a good time. But we went to Lou Malnati's.
Nice.
Which it was downtown.
Yeah.
It was kind of caddy corner from, I want to say one of the blues, BB King Blues Club or something. But it was a newer type building. Anyway, we're standing there in line, and we just we turn around and Casada's standing there, and he's like, "Hey guys," he goes, "What's the wait there for the pizza?" And we're like, "Oh, they told us about 30 minutes, 30, 40 minutes." He goes, "Oh, that's not bad for a Friday night or Saturday night," whatever he said. And he was there with like a group of people, and I guess somebody went forward, and it was somebody of some import, and they all got in. I don't know if they had reservations or whatever, but they got in, and I wasn't even mad.
Yeah.
I was like, "Hey man, there's Joe." But he was cool. He's like, "Did you have a good time at the show today? Did you see everybody you wanted to see? And you here all weekend, or just for the just
Yeah.
conversation you didn't need to have?"
That's the cool stuff when, like somebody like that, he doesn't seem to let a lot of the stuff go to his head. He's still, at least presents himself, I guess, is like, the average Joe of like, he's a fan of all this stuff. He still acts like a fan.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's the thing is, I really enjoyed his tenure as editor-in-chief at Marvel. But a lot of people had problems with him because he didn't. As long as he was editor-in-chief, nobody was going to have a cigarette or a cigar in their mouth, and because his father died of lung cancer and his father was a firefighter, and he had his reasons.
Yeah.
And I agreed with him. That makes sense. But people don't know them, and you know this because this is what we do, but they're just guys.
Oh yeah.
And girls, we're just the same as everybody else, and a lot of people that gets lost on a lot of fans.
Oh yeah. Oh man. So I finally took a break to look up here. So I see the pitter patter guys here. Are these layouts for a new cover or
No, we're working on some new promo items and stuff. So I'm just trying to get me something other than headshots. So I'm just kind of sussing out some poses for
excellent
some new stickers or something. Was working on it earlier and just kind of wanted to get. I got warmed up again doing the Godzilla. So I just figured I'd keep with the theme of quick sketching.
There you go.
And I'll maybe pull one thing out of this page as something usable, but that's how it's done.
Yeah.
Body's looking good.
Thank you. Tried to get all the inks going on them here so that I think this one is going to stay black and white for now.
I'm digging it. What's going on in the background?
It's going to do like a couple of buildings, some silhouettes of buildings, whatnot.
Right.
Something a little simple there.
What'd you end up with on the Ahsoka piece?
I started throwing some ink down on it tonight. So the ink is obviously it's going to take like another layer or so to get it to blend in.
Okay.
And then I'll start throwing some color on her, but I wanted to get the background kind of in there. But even using the sepia or whichever color it was, brown ink, it still has, still giving a little bit of that ripple to it. Not as bad as the watercolor was doing, but trying it out, see if it'll work.
Yeah. I think it looks cool though.
Thank you. I'm gonna keep playing with it, see if I can get the background smoothed out a little bit there, and then see if that technique, if you will, works. Gonna try to make a run to Blick on Wednesday.
Uh-oh.
Gonna be over in that neck of the woods, so gonna go see what goodies I might be able to find.
Toys R Us for adults.
Yep.
For arty adults, anyway.
Yeah.
All right. You ready to bounce?
Yeah, I think it's getting to be about that time. I'm definitely hitting that wall.
Okay.
As we ramp up here, I can't think of any good fun things other than we're supposed to do a little planning for the month of April for what we're gonna do for Sketchhouse and stuff. So
yeah,
we'll start giving everybody some idea what we're doing for the next month.
Baby, am I gonna be anywhere tomorrow night? Where do I think I'm?
You're on CromCon with Russ.
Tomorrow night?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be on with Russell the Love Muscle on CromCon tomorrow night on his panel. 9 o'clock Eastern time. So yeah, well, so it'll be. I'm sure that'll be a lot of fun.
There you go.
So if anybody wants to tune in and listen to us get silly, we can certainly do that. That's right. Russell says we're going to rock it.
8 p.m. Central, which would be 9 p.m. our time. Yes, I got it.
Yeah, so it's 8 p.m. Central, 9 o'clock our time.
Excellent.
Get on there and just be redonkulous.
You guys breaking out the wigs?
I don't know. We'll see. As you know, I can be pretty redonkulous.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes not even on purpose.
Well, it happens.
It happens. It's been known to happen. What are you gonna do? Oh goodness.
Cool. Everybody go check that out tomorrow night. I will be back to streaming maybe on Tuesday. Gonna take Monday off for the birthday. So I'll probably stream like Tuesday, Thursday, Friday of next week. And so yeah, there's that. Next, well, we got a plan for what we're doing next week, so I can't even say what sketches we'll be doing next week.
I was gonna say, yeah, I don't know.
So yeah, there's that. And everybody, thanks for tuning in as always. Everybody have a great weekend. And yeah, we will catch you all sometime next week for one of these lovely live streams.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. Good night, everybody. Have a good one and catch you on the next one.
Night all.